Hello again. As promised at the end of the previous video, I have not moved. There has literally been 30 seconds between the end of the previous video and the start of this one. But in real time for you guys, there's been at least a couple of days. How are you doing? Welcome back to JDub versus Jimbo, where we are going to play the red deck again on the purple stake, because I did not beat it last time. And it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what this game does now. We live on the red deck again. We had one run of plasma beautifulness, and now we're doing this again. So the red deck with the purple stake, which has all the other difficulties on it as well. The 9 of diamonds says hello. Let's get our ass kicked, I guess. The goad says all spade cards are debuffed. I may take the investment tag because on the previous run I had no money for the vast majority of it, so I may take that and party. I might party as well. I won't party. I'm not gonna party. What a dated reference that was. Let's go with. There is 2 pair in there, but I don't want to play it. I want to get rid of those and try and play a flush. That is indeed a flush. Going back to the old ways, as it were. I shall sip some more of my 7-Up, which is also still here. Flushes are clearly the way forward. I need to score 8. That would score me 7. That'd score me 9. I mean, I'm going to play the 2 pair. I'm going to play the 2 pair because if it gets affected later on as based on the number of hands I've played, then better to have that than a random high card one thrown in. We have $6 to spend. What an absolutely harsh way to start this off. It is a... When Ram begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand by the certificate. It's also a foil. That's mean. I don't think that should be allowed. I don't think the shop should be allowed on the first round to put a thing in there that you cannot afford. Feels mean. Let's open the buffoon pack instead, which offers me either the swashbuckler, which adds the sell value of all of the owned jokers to the mult, currently 0, or the abstract joker, which is eternal as well, and adds +3 for every joker card, so up to a maximum of 15. It would count for itself, so it would give me +3. Is it the sell value of all other owned jokers? So even if I took this, it would have no worth of its own. But this is eternal. I don't know how. I don't hold out much hope for this run already. We'll take the abstract. We'll take the abstract, despite it being eternal. I suppose I could have just taken neither of them. We shall skip that blind as I intended, said I would, as I intended to, because I need money. All spade cards are debuffed. Well, there's not a lot else to play off of here, is there? So you can go away. There is 2 pair. My mindset is already on the previous run still. Just like, play the aces, play the aces. Halfway there. Halfway there. There is another 2 pair. I know you're debuffed, but you should possibly still score enough. Or not. Not quite. It would have done if that wasn't debuffed. I need to score 40. And I have 1 discard left. You have a pair of queens. There's no chips and all abilities disabled. I never actually read that for debuffed, so it always comes as a surprise when that box is so much bigger than this box. That will score me 40 at base point anyway, so let's do that. And it scores 200 outright. So we're well out of there. Let's go. We may have to now try and build a spade deck, because that's quite an early showing for the goad. Oh, the cash monies! Right. What are you going to give me? So all cards and packs are 25% off. I have just made $25, so I'm going to invest that in the clearance sale. And then we shall take... I don't want the devil. I don't really want the ice cream either. Let's take the tarot pack, first of all. Which will give me a random joker card. I can have the total sell value of all my jokers, which is $1. $1. The star converts to diamonds. Let's make a random joker. It's the tarot joker. It's the fortune teller. +1 multiplayer tarot card used this run. So maybe I do want the devil card. And then when I've used it, it will make it +2. Also, this has gone up to 6 because I had 2 jokers. We shall take Earth. In lieu of Uranus not being there. We shall take Earth. And we shall go next round. Next round. Start with 0 discards. Great. Great. I am going to take this free rare joker though. What have you got for me now? That will re-roll the boss blind. That's kind of tempting. That's kind of tempting, but it could make it worse. It could make it considerably worse. Especially given I've only got 2 jokers. We're going to play the big blind. We'll play the big blind. $3 if this card is held in your hand at the end of the round. So let's make this 2 a gold card then. It also adds +2 mult to the fortune teller. Well, it adds 1, it makes it +2. You knew what I meant. Keep those 3 6s in my hand for a moment. And then we shall throw those 3 6s out because I want another club. You're not going to give me another club now, are you? No, you're not. Wow. Screwed myself over there, didn't I? Great stuff. I guess we'll play this pair of 4s. I may have absolutely wrecked myself here by wasting all of my discards. It has given me a straight, which, given I have no discards, I will have to play. We might be safe yet. Depends what the hand gives me. Which in this case is not a lot. I feel like an idiot now. I've been hoisted by my own petard. I'm gonna play. How many club cards are left in the deck right now? 4. Do I risk this then? Do I risk playing a queen? Have we sacrificed this 2 while we're here as well? There are 4 clubs left out of 26 cards. It's... Oh. I mean, what else have I got? What else have I got to play at here? Realistically. I will need 200 and something points. It did not give me another club, but it did give me a pair of aces. Which I guess we'll have to play. I don't know why I've added those on. I mean, it'll be worth 22, 33 times 8, 9, 10. 33 times 10 is 300. Oh, we should be fine then. If my maths is correct. It wasn't correct, but we're fine. It was close enough. Wow, skin of the teeth. Let's go. Yeah, very nearly completely crashed out by my own stupidity there. We shall take the free rare joker, which is each played club card with this suit, in which case clubs this time, gives times 1.5 multi when scored. And we shall also take the Faceless Joker. Gives me plus 10 mult and earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Because also, that will add another 3, as with this, to the Abstract Joker. You can go last. And then we're going to take some Arcana cards. Because we want to try and boost the Fortune Teller as well. Which one of you gives me... None of you. None of you do that thing, okay. So let's enhance these 2 aces to mult cards. And now the Fortune Teller will have a little boost. I was hoping for... I think it's the Emperor gives me multiple tarot cards. Who knows? You can convert 3 into spades. Ah, see, I did want to do that. I could create a random joker card, though. Convert you into spades. The Fortune Teller is up to 4. I've completely emptied the shop. I have no discards. Okay, but I do have 4 hands. What are we starting with? We're starting off with 2 pair. Yes, that is the only option. It's every club card gives 1.5 mult, and it has given me 0 clubs. 0 clubs. That's not a bad start, to be fair. What is it? $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Well, here you are. But I have no discards, so I can't. God damn it. I guess we'll play the 3 of a kind then. And with this 8 and a 6 on the end, just in case. I say just in case, there was no just in case. I could have had an extra $5, but I had no discards, so no I won't, I suppose. So yeah, I have enough money to get some interest as well, which is nice. All planet cards and celestial packs in the shop are free! Free! So for $6 I can have this for free. Let's go. I'm going to take the Arcana. Well, actually, no. Do I want to take the Arcana pack first? I want to take the Astronomer. I want the Astronomer, and then Mercury for free. Even though I don't need it, I will take it for free. And then we'll take the Arcana pack. And the reason I did it that way around is if the Wheel of Fortune comes up here, which it hasn't, we have a problem now. Because this is going to create a legendary Joker. So now I need to work out what to get rid of. Can't get rid of this, it's eternal. I think we get rid of the Fortune Teller, to be honest. If this was the Cartographer, not the Astronomer. I think it's the Cartographer? It might not be called that, but the one that gives me free tarot cards instead of free astronomy cards. Free celestial cards. Then, you know, the Fortune Teller can stay. But I shall take my $2 for that, because we're going to take a legendary Joker. It's Canio, who we haven't seen before. Is this the remaining legendary Joker? This Joker gains ×1 mult when a face card is destroyed. That's intriguing. So I need the Hanged Man to destroy face cards. That's going to be difficult. I mean, we've unlocked this Joker now, which is cool. But he's kind of useless on his own. We need to build on him somehow. It's kind of like how we had Yorick quite recently, who relied on discards to boost his multiplier. Hmm. So, it's only when they're destroyed, not when they're discarded. So I now have one that's for discarding face cards and one that needs face cards to be destroyed. It's like, feels so backwards in a way of the way I've been playing. Let's discard then. Well, I've got to discard at least one of the queens, haven't I? So let's discard you for $5. 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's play this straight. I didn't check. Which of you? Oh, you're having hearts. Cool. There is a full house in there. But I'm just looking at discarding these as well. Don't want to get too greedy in using the Faceless Joker. I have 2 discards, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to discard these. And it gave me another 4 and another queen. Why would you mess with me like that? None of which were hearts either. We'll play the full house rather than discarding the queens with my other discard. This is one of the more unusual sets of jokers I've had for a while. I don't know how to feel about this run yet. I'm glad to have finally unlocked this legendary joker though. Celestial packs are free. Thanks to the astronomer. Let's upgrade Earth. And then, can you give me the Hanged Man, please? No, you cannot. 2 random planet cards. That's diamonds, 2 bonus cards. Steel card. I don't know what to do here. I do not know what to do. How much are you worth to sell? $7. I don't want to see. Here's the thing. My brain automatically says enhance the kings to bonus cards. But if the intent is to start destroying face cards, of which there are still only 12, then what would be the point? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I do have 16 spades. Maybe I enhance the spade cards then. Because I would play those generally if I had a flush. Do you kind of want to re-trigger the first playing card scored? But I don't know what I would get rid of. Nothing at this point. It's only $3. It's only $3. I'm sure that will come back around. I'm taking the money just from 1 discard. Can I afford to be throwing away discards like that? I'm not really sure I can. Oh, what do you do? You're doing clubs this time, okay. I don't think I can afford to be throwing away. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I completely blanked that was a heart because it's a golden card. Instead of throwing all my discards all at once. give me 2 pair. Let's play the 2 pair. Because I have a spare hand. I have spare 2 hands. I feel like this is a run of just me being a bit dumb. I'm not deliberately throwing it, I'm just not thinking properly as to what I should be doing. You know? I'm sure anybody else who plays this has had that as a thought process. That is a straight that will almost certainly get me out. So let's discard these. That's the straight still, isn't it? Yeah. Excuse me. The flush worth more than a straight? It is worth more than a straight. I mean, well, I guess we'll play the flush then. Oh, it was substantially enough. Substantially enough. Cool. Right, we'll come out of here with $25. Let us take the Celestial Pack, of course. Because it's free. It contains Uranus. I clicked that without even looking. I'm quite happy with that. And then we should take the Mega Arcana Pack. The 2 tarot cards. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I mean, I'd be wrong not to. Nope. I guess we'll double our money because I've got $19. Because I can't create a random joke card because I have room. Don't want a stone card. And I don't want to convert to diamonds. So let's double the money. I can't afford either of these. I can afford them. I can't afford to take anything out of here. Playing cards may be purchased from the shop. I still need to do an unlock on that. But I don't think now is the time to be doing it. Lose $1 per card played. Right. Let's try and go for this spade flush here, but also give me an extra $5 to then play with. So that flush is essentially free because I gained $5 from the Faceless Joker. Also, what incredible luck that I didn't even go check. The Ancient Joker was asking for spades. That is a great start. So I need to make 309 points. Or chips, or whatever you want to call them. That's 120 base. Yeah, that should be enough. So we lost $4 in playing 2 hands. Also, let's not talk about the tooth. Those of you who are in my Discord know what's going on with my face right now. But I made $12, so I actually made plus 8. A free Mercury, thank you. I guess we take the Arcana pack. The Swashbuckler is back. What have you got for me? Death, the Moon, or the Wheel of Fortune? Nope. I can't remember the last time the Wheel of Fortune worked for me, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm going to take the standard pack, because if it gives me a face card, an extra one for deleting. I don't really want a steel card or a gold card. I want the King of Spades, of which I now have 3. Which is nice. Only got Shop has a free uncommon Joker, Shop has a free rare Joker. All heart cards will be debuffed when we get there. If we get there, probably more accurate. I feel like every single hand is skin of the teeth. We're going to go try and get the flush. That is a flush. There's very rarely a royal flush here, though. That's not a royal flush. No more discards. Oh, it's so close to the royal flush. Look how close that is. The pip. 1 pip away. Just still be worth quite a bit, though. So yeah, so far, Calio has done nothing. Despite being a legendary joker, he's not achieved anything for me yet. Because I've not been able to destroy anything. Another flush, don't mind if I do. With both bonus cards in as well. I should take my extra dollars for the 2 of hearts. Great news, everyone. Uranus is free. I think at some point I may have to sell the astronomer just to get rid of it. Uranus is free, and we're going to have it twice. And I guess we'll take Earth as well. Or should we take Jupiter? We'll take Jupiter. Because we're playing flushes, not full houses. I don't know what I've actually leveled up so far. Full houses, flushes, pairs, and 2 pairs. We'll take the standard pack again. Because we have plenty of money to play with there. $3 when this card is played and scored. It's clubs. We'll take this, because this has a use if I play it or if I don't play it. We'll take that. Bloody swashbuckler. It just can't stay away now, can it? Spades this time, which is good, because we have a flush of spades. I don't think it's halfway there, though. Try another flush, I think. We do indeed get another flush. But I only get this if it's held in my hand. It's not going to score highly enough anyway. Let's keep hold of it, actually. Because there's another way of playing that same flush. You never know. You never know. And then we're going to have 2 pair, I think. Discard you. That is still going to be 2 pair. But I don't think it's going to score enough. I want to keep hold of the other discard on the basis that I don't think it scores enough. I was right, it didn't quite score enough. There's not a lot to play here, though. I need to score 130. I think I can afford to discard that. I have 1 pair, which is 160 base. So I didn't get to keep hold of the extra 10, but it got me out of a corner. It definitely got me out of a corner. Gave me the bonus as well. And an extra $3. The Fool will give me Jupiter. But I think I'm going to take the Arcana pack before I take the Fool. The Fortune Teller is also back. But if I take it back, I have to keep it this time. Here's what we're going to do. Here is what we're going to do. I'm going to sell the Astronomer. because the fortune teller is retroactive. So it's every tarot card I've used up until this point, as well as all future tarot cards. So we have used the Emperor, right? So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to sell the Astronomer. I'm going to buy the Fortune Teller. I'm going to use Moon and Death. Well, I'm going to use... I can't use them yet. That's a problem. I will sell the Moon and keep Death. And then I shall buy the Fool to give it the Emperor. And then when I use the Emperor, I will then get more tarot. It's... You know where this is going. You see where this is going. So, no more free Celestial packs, however. But that's fine, because this adds to my mult. I need to start adding my score up. And I've got enough money now to carry on. So let us sell the Moon. Because I can't use the Moon. I can't currently use Death. I shall buy and use the Fool. Which gives me the Emperor. Which then puts the Fortune Teller up to 10. And then when I have the opportunity... because all cards are debuffed, to use Death, I can then use the Emperor, and so on and so forth. So I want to convert the left card into the right card. Let's convert this 2 into this King. The left card, which is the 2 of Spades, will become the King of Clubs. Always check. It's very important. And then we shall use the Emperor to create 2 more cards. Then we shall enhance. Nothing yet. Nothing else yet. Let's do some discarding. First of all. There's no point in me converting anything to a wild card during this round because all the heart cards are debuffed. If I convert something to a wild card, it's then debuffed by default because it's every suit. I kind of want to play the 3 of a kind, but equally there is a flush coming up. The clubs would get... Ah, okay. Let's convert these 2 kings into lucky kings. She'll play that and get rid of those in the same hand. Because these will also get bonuses on the mult. And they both scored something in the luck department as well. That was nice. A decent start. There is a full house here. I'm going to play the full house despite that 10. It does have a club in it as well, which is nice. Let's put you last, although I don't think it makes any difference at this point. Because nothing else will get given an extra mult before it gets to it. Right, so what is brewing here? What is brewing here? So this Ace of Hearts is already disabled. So I'm going to use the Lovers on it. Because it will remain disabled as the wild card, but it will then allow me to play the Flush. Although, no, actually no, because if I convert it into a wild card, it's no longer a mult card, so that's actually silly. Let's not do that. Instead... I've got 2 discards. I'm gonna throw these out. And then I'm gonna throw out these on the basis that I should get another club. I did not get another club. In which case, this 9 is now gonna be transformed. It does give me an extra mult on there either way. So that's the thing I didn't realise. If it is a wild card and it is debuffed, it's therefore only a 9 of hearts, because the wild card part of it is also debuffed. I'm more than 60 runs into playing this game, and I didn't even know that was a thing. So, I guess we'll play this 2-pair instead. How have I not learnt that? I mean, it didn't matter, ultimately, but how have I not learnt that yet? Or maybe I have learnt it and then I've forgotten. I don't think I've ever been in a position where it matters. Selected packs will always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand, which is currently the flush. No, it's the 2-pair. Interesting. Let's take the tarot cards. The Hanged Man is just refusing to come out now. Although it's irrelevant because there's no face cards for me to delete. So Canio continues to be useless. Random planet cards, increase your rank 2 cards, 2 random tarot cards, a wild card, alter hearts. We're going to take the Emperor, the most beneficial in terms of fortune teller. And then I might as well use the Hermit now, because I've only got so much money. I guess we'll do a reroll. Play cards with spade suit give 50 chips when scored. Now that's interesting. Because spades are the card I have the most of, but only marginally, so never mind. We're gonna do another reroll. The banana is here. We're not taking it, Grunt. Sorry, we haven't got any space for it. That's okay. Alright then. Plus 15 up when no discards remaining. I mean, that would be useful. I'm just gonna carry on. The Manacle gives me one less hand size, which I've never been fond of, as we know. I can re-roll the boss blind. I may be tempted to do that this run. So the tower will convert 1 card into a stone card. There you go. Done. Not a huge fan of stone cards, but they're there. They work. There is a flush forming in here. It's still forming. It has formed. It has formed, but at what cost? 2 discards. That is the cost. It was not worth it. I should not have even bothered. Why is this such a low scoring run? Another flush then. At least now the telescope will have attached itself to the flush though. If I make it to the telescope, of course. I have 2 hands, and we still need 15,000 here. Diamonds, apparently, would give me better mult, but there are no diamonds to be had, currently. I guess we'll play this 2-pair with this 6. Wow. 0 luck. 0 luck. I have 1 hand that needs to score 10,000. And I have 1 discard remaining. I guess we discard all of this because I have no hand there at all. And I need 2 diamonds. I still don't think it's going to score enough. I'm not going to score enough. And honestly, I'm going to blame Canio. I don't like this legendary Joker. It has done absolutely nothing. Gains ×1 mult when a face card is destroyed. I have had no opportunity this entire run to destroy a face card. The Hanged Man hasn't come up once. I've not been given like the trading card, which if you discard 1 card it will destroy it at the start of the round. It's given me nothing. And I'm blaming Canio for this run dying, which I'm pretty sure it has. And don't think that scores 10,000. It does not. It does not, and it is Canio's fault. Were you bluffing too? No, I think Canio was bluffing. The only reason he even stayed in my hand is because he's a legendary joker, and it was like it had a chance of being useful. I'm really disappointed with him. Really disappointed. But it is what it is. The Nine of Spades says goodbye. We can at least now go look in the collection and say we have unlocked another joker. Let's go backwards. He is indeed the only remaining legendary joker. But Triboulet, Kings and Queens give ×2 mult. Yorick was useful because he gave me ×1 mult every time there was 23 cards discarded, which is not as many as it sounds. Chicot is very good because it disables all the boss blinds. And Perkio creates a negative copy of one random consumable card in your possession at the end of the shop, which has its uses. Because you can keep one up there in the consumable section and just keep repeatedly getting a new one. Canio's useless if you cannot destroy a face card. He just sits there with his sad, miserable face and does nothing. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Been waiting ages for that 5th legendary joke to come out, and he's been absolutely useless. I'm going to stop ranting now. And all else I can say is we'll try again next time, I suppose. Oh well. Thanks, potatoes.